everyone, Viking back with another video. So I was playing a little RetroMania, revisiting it over the last couple of days, and this game has more match options than AEW Fight Forever. So I just wanted to make a little video on that. So here we are doing some trios tag team matches.
The following elimination tag team match is scheduled for
And they're pretty
one fall
decent. I'll
and
let this
has
play
no
out and then we'll get
time
back
limit.
into it.
Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Blue Meanie, Hollywood Nova, and Big Stevie Cool, the Blue World Order! And their opponents, from Chicago, Illinois, the Road Warriors! This introduction will be in all caps. Weighing in at over 4,000 pounds of heavy metal, this is Warhorse!
So there you go. So that intro was longer, and the commentary was better than AEW Fight Forever. So I don't mean to be ragging on the game, but I think this game cost $29.99 when it was released, and they've only done one update for DLC, which they're supposedly having more coming, but you never know. This is another game that they haven't fulfilled their DLC promises, but for what was released as far as gameplay in the first round, it has, we'll get into it, but as you can see here, this is AI versus AI. The matches, for trios, whatever, this is the gameplay. Granted, whether or not you like the roster, that's preferential or whatever, but as a wrestling video game, this is handling trios tags better than AEW handles regular tag matches. And this game has pins that you can kick out of, and it also has a fatigue system, so your wrestler gets out of breath and blah 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 if you're trying to do too much. So in a way, it has more depth in the gameplay than AEW Fight Forever as well, on top of that. But of course, this game does not have a create wrestler, and the roster is limited, like I said. So it's not all roses for this, for RetroMania, but it is kind of funny that a lot of the features in this game are better than what AEW Fight Forever put out. So we'll get into that. I'll show you what the actual options are. So here we get story mode, which is like Road to the Elite in Fight Forever. It's not as long, of course, but for this little game, this was a nice little chunk of story mode with little cutscenes and everything. They have a tournament mode, 10 pounds of gold, where it's like you take on and work your way up to win the title. They have a Royal Rumble, 16-man Battle Royal Rumble. And the Versus mode has singles matches, 3-way, 4-way, tag team, 6-man tag, an 8-man tag. And you can adjust the rules, as we'll get into right here. You can adjust the time limit, whether or not you want a cage match, falls count anywhere, 2 out of 3 falls, Iron Man, the ring count out, and if you want it to be AI versus AI or not. So we'll get into tag team. Time limit, cage match, falls count anywhere, best of 3 falls, ring count, elimination match, tornado tag match, and AI battle. So you get an elimination or tornado tag in any of these options, even the 8-man. Look at the 8-man. You have elimination and tornado tag. So this game has it, and AEW Fight Forever doesn't. That's hilarious. And here, even in the gameplay, you can switch the difficulty, the second win feature, the starting momentum, the match length. So you can move it down and you have short matches, or you can move it up and you have long matches down at match length. Wouldn't that be nice for AEW Fight Forever if we could adjust the length of the matches? And then there's assisted grapples, grapple reversal rate. And then there's a lucky win where every once in a while there's a chance you'll be able to reverse it automatically if they're trying to move on you. So look at all those. And then there's a few more things. But those options, that's more than what AEW Fight Forever offers. And that is hilarious to me. Also, look at the arenas. So we have more arenas that have different looks than AEW Fight Forever. Granted, you can't create an arena, but there's nothing to create. You can't create anything that looks good in AEW. This has drastically different arenas with different looks, different rings, different backgrounds, different arenas in general. So I would say that this selection of arenas is better than AEW Fight Forever as well. Look, a Bash at the Beach type one. You got one over here that looks like a toy arena. Britain, Japan. I mean, the variety here this is better. I would rather have these arenas in AEW Fight Forever than what we have. So, I don't know, man. They really got to do some work. So here I'm just doing a singles match, AI versus AI, and I'll finish up my commentary, and then Matt Cardona is my heavyweight champion. These entrances are even better than AEW Fight Forever. They're longer.
The following singles match is scheduled for one fall and has no time
We'll listen to
limit.
this again just for the fact that there's no commentary in AEW Fight Forever.
Dashing Chris Bay and his opponent, the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, always ready, Matt Cardona.
All right, so those were just some points I wanted to put out and make a little video about. I mean, this game, like I said, was $29.99 when it came out, and they've had minimal patches because everything was in there day one. This game is not perfect, but when compared to all the millions and millions that AEW's put into Fight Forever, it's just kind of funny, isn't it? It's funny that this game has more options in it, and this game hasn't tried to nickel and dime me for any money. There's a good amount of variety and a good amount of passion and art that's put into this game. So, I don't know. I just found it funny and I wanted to make a video about it. But, I mean, imagine if AEW Fight Forever, we could create some arena like this, have the parts in there to make your little logo that you want and put it in the ring and all the color patterns. It's like, it's a no-brainer, man. We want to make stuff in your game engine. So, Viking out of here. Hope you guys like this video. I'll check you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Someday AEW Fight Forever will be good. Hopefully. Will it? Bye.